Hello, I am in Battersea Park today in London, and you will probably tell by my voice and how this video pans out. I am super excited for this one. I've come to do some movie locations. They're all from the same movie, but it's the greatest scene in movie history, in my opinion. Right, I need to go this way first. This is uh, Carriage Road South, I think. Carriage Drive South. Reject that. Yeah, Carriage Drive South. Yeah. Yeah, so they're all the same movie. Um, you know what? I'm just going to tell you. You'll know by now anyway from the thumbnail. Yeah, the Great Muppet Caper. We're going to track down as many of the places as I can where they did the bicycle scene. Look at that, we've got bikes passing us. It's all connected. Okay, so they filmed along here, but I am going to take this route because there's a statue, and when I get to the statue, I know to turn off, and I'm at where they filmed one of the scenes. So I'm going this way. It is the pond, lake, what do you call it, and the first sign of some wildlife. Cool. Right, along this way. And there was a bench that was used in one of these scenes, but I've got no idea which one that was, and tracking that down is going to be a mission and a half. I'll put an image over so you can see the bench, but yeah, I'm not going to find that. Um, the locations that I do know where they are, I've got to have a shout out to a guy called Eric, who on the website Spugmug, he came and he tracked down the locations and he posted about it there. So I've stolen his research in order to make this video. But yeah, thanks, Eric. Okay, we got our statue. This is called Single Form, and this tells me to get off this path, which I'm going to do. Right, so if I come back onto this one, I'm actually looking for what I'm going to call the curly tree, which will make sense when I show you it. And then I'll try and do a match up of the shot. I can see the curly tree from here, actually. So if I count the trees, you've got 1, 2, 3. Third one is the curly one. That's where we're heading for location number 1. And this curly tree is what's showing me where it is. In fact, I'm saying about these benches, it could be one of these benches here. I would hazard a guess that it could be one of that one or that one, maybe, if that bench is in the right place. But hey, right, curly tree. Twisty tree, I'm calling it curly tree. Curly tree, see the curls in it? Right, I'm going to see if I can match this shot up. And you'll see what I mean. If I come over this way, I think it was about there-ish, probably a bit further back. How's that? There's Kermit and Piggy riding along. Okay, for the next one, I've got to follow the edge of the lake round to a little hut. It's not too far. And then I've got to sort of double back on myself a little bit, but that's okay. I'm saving the best shot till last. So, yeah, I'm going to finish on the path where they're all cycling along. Scooter and Pops and Floyd, the whole gang, Fozzie. Yeah. I've actually got quite an array of plants in here. And this directly ahead is a subtropical garden. There we go. The first public subtropical gardens in the country. Wow. Yeah, some interesting plants that I can't name. That's good. So I'm filming these a little pigeon fight. You're on a pigeon fight. Stop it. You big bully. Yeah, your card's marked. Where was I? Oh yeah. I'm filming these not in the order they are in the movie. I'm doing them in sort of a loop as I walk around the park, because if you follow the route that they take, it doesn't make any logical sense. They repeat themselves a bit and start again on the same path again, and yeah, movie magic. Now, I believe there's another statue around here somewhere as well, which is a bonus location from a TV show. Might be straight on. Yep, I can just see the statue around here. I'm not going to tell you what it's from. I'm just going to put an image over the top because it will be really obvious what it's from when I do that. Here we go. This statue here. This would be, oh no, I want to say late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, if I stick the image next to it, you'll go, oh yeah. Right, and then along here, I've got to go past the Pump House Gallery, and then we're right on location number 2. Look at that, rocks. That's interesting. Unusual. Must be natural, I guess. Okay. I'm not actually covering every location in this park, because some are really hard to find. One of them, which you'll see, has changed so much that without the help of my good friend Eric, I would never have found it in the first place. Well, I knew what path it was on, but I would never have found the precise location because it has changed. Oh, that is the Pump House Gallery. I need to be on the other side of that. Hopefully there's a path down there somewhere. It's quite apt actually saying gallery in a film about the Great Muppet Caper. So they had the Mallory Gallery. I'm guessing just round this corner. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Is it? Is it? Yes. Bingo. This is where we're heading over here. This is where the opening scene in this park is. Yes. It was a cafe when they were filming here. And we had Kermit and Piggy over there. And possibly Peter Falk, known as Columbo. Oh my word. Oh my word. There's a heron. Heron in the tree. Wow. I had that in a while. Unexpected heron. Fantastic. Yeah, there was Kermit and Peter Falk, Columbo from Columbo, sitting on a bench somewhere in this area as well. I do believe that they brought the bench with them though, so, and it has changed an awful lot. Although Eric's photo did look a lot like that tree, or that type of tree anyway. Okay, I need to stop waffling you over there. Okay, we come around here, see if we can get this lined up. The man sitting in the former cafe, you're going to be on YouTube. Sorry about that. I might avoid you. Okay, let's see. So sort of that way. And if I come down, because you can just sort of see about there, that's kind of the shot we're looking at. I think. How's that match up? Pretty good. Okay, the next two are going to be on this pathway here, which is Central Avenue. Oh, I'm doubting myself. Yes, this is Central Avenue. So you're going to sit straight along here, past the bandstand that you can just see. And then, yes, this is one of the things that they film sort of in a weird way. So they're cycling towards me, and then later they're cycling that way, but they don't turn around. That makes sense? Well, they kind of do turn around, I suppose, because they do a big loop. Yeah, I know what I mean. Okay, bandstand area. There's actually a load more to see in this park that is not from the Great Muppet Caper. There's a load of stuff over that way. There's a pagoda and stuff like that. I'll maybe go and see that afterwards. Well, I'll be coming back to this junction here for the very last scene, but there's another one straight ahead somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. I can sort of work it out by some buildings that you can see. But straight ahead is Kermit and Piggy cycling their own. Kermit stands on his seat, on his head, and he's doing funny tricks, and he ends up in one of the trees. So there's no way I'm going to track down which tree it is he's hanging from, but I've got an idea of which tree it is they cycled past, and that is based on those buildings over that way. Right, so with this one, based on this tree sort of slight angle and the roots around it and the building behind, we've got this shot that I'll match up for you now. Roughly, it's about there-ish. It's looking pretty good. And then if I swing around this way, this is where Kermit's standing on his head. and it's one of these trees. I'm not sure which one it is, but you can sort of make out this in the background. Yeah, but definitely on this road anyway. So Kermit would have been hanging from one of these branches, quite possibly. Who knows? Right, the final of the Muppet locations for this park, where the scene ends. Actually, I've never mentioned they're singing a song while they're in here called "Couldn't We Ride." I would sing it for you now, but copyright and all that, of course. Yeah, yeah. So this pathway that's running along here is the final shot. We'll match that up. So as you can see, I'm heading towards the bandstand again. So this one, this lot was not here when they were filming. Well, the trees and that were, but it was not as, it was just grass. So we're actually looking at sort of about that for this shot. As you can see, it's changed a hell of a lot. And thanks to Eric, I would never have found this one. And then if I come around this way, we'll get the final shot matched up. Now when I was researching this, I kind of knew it was in this area. I knew it spurred off of Central Avenue. I didn't know quite what path it was. And it's this tower block here that's giving it away. Who am I pointing? Am I pointing at the tower block? Yes, I am. Yeah, that tower block there just gave it away. And then Eric's webpage confirmed it. So this is the path where they're all cycling along, coming this way at the very end. Right, and if I come over here, I'm going to walk on the grass. I can't see any signs. And swing around this way. Sort of get a, it's not going to be exact because this lot is in the way, but roughly about here. Yeah, the gang's cycling along. Yes, this is Maple Leaf Walk that I'm on. If you want to look it up, you can. But yeah, fantastic. Wow, I've wanted to come here for a long time, like since I found out that they filmed it. So you're talking like the 1990s or something ridiculous, may even be before then. But yeah, fantastic movie locations. One of the best, I have to say. Yeah, you got to remember there was just no CGI back then. They did it. They cycled them through the park. Yeah, crazy stuff. Okay, right. I'm gonna explore a little bit more. No more Muppets, he says. Oh, it'd be fantastic if there was a blue plaque somewhere. Word, we've got parrots. Check this out. Can you see them? I can certainly hear them. Sing. You do singing. Sing again. There we go. Well, I am just having the time of my life here. I mean, we've seen heron, we've seen parakeets. I think I need to confirm that, but definitely not normal. Muppet locations, the other location that I'm not naming. Right, and yeah, right. Peace Pagoda next, I think. Wow. We should get a look at the River Thames as well while we're here. What a place. I can't believe we've never been here before. So glad I came. So glad. Right, where are we now? So Pagoda's over this way, I think, and the river. Oh, you can just sort of see Battersea Power Station in the background there, top of it anyway. That's how close we are to that. This is just a cafe, but they're embracing the Pagoda's influence, I guess. It's pretty cool though. Right, Tea Terrace, not open at the minute. Let's see what we got. Ooh, blimey, £7 for a panini. Wow. Okay, I guess it's London. Ice cream, £5 or £6. Well, I mean, London. Oh, we are right under the flight path as well, by the way, to say that. But they're not actually bothering me. Oh, there's the pagoda. Wow. Look it up. up close and personal with that. We've got some topiary as well. Great stuff. Loads of dogs in this park, loads of kids, and it's massive as well. Massive place. I haven't really had to worry about filming, interrupting people, or having to wait very long for people to get out of the way. So they don't have to hear me talking about the Muppets. But yeah, definitely come. I'm guessing up here is the way to go. I'm still hearing these parakeets. It's wonderful. Right, let's see if we can touch the big odor. Hey, why not? And should be coming to the shot. There we go. Look at that. Ah, it's fenced off. Oh, we can get on the steps. We'll do that. I guess they have to protect it, don't they? I don't actually have any facts about this. I know that it's here. Okay, let's go and touch it. At least the staircase, anyway. I don't want to walk on the gravel. Oh, there we go. There's some information. The London Peace Pagoda, built by monks and nuns. The 85, I think it looks like. Briefly. Cool. Right, let's see. Repairs in progress. Your safety, this area has been fenced off. Okay. No, anyway. Touch the pagoda. Good stuff. All right, let's have a look at the river. There we go. This Uber boat. It's flying up there. Really fast. There's my birds. Bridge. And then this way. Another bridge. I don't know the names. Well, that might be. Is that the Tate over there? I'm not sure. That chimney? That might be the Tate. I can't tell. My London knowledge isn't that good. It should be. Oh, look at the surf going up that. It's from that Uber taxi. Wow. Okay, just check. That's the Albert Road Bridge. And that's Chelsea Bridge. There you go. So I've not actually spent that long here, but I think you could spend. Did you spend the day here? You could spend the day here. If you've got kids, especially, and if the cafes are open, I think yeah, a nice summer's day. There's actually a zoo just over here. I'm not going to go in that. I certainly wouldn't be filming it anyway. It's a children's zoo, so it's not that I wouldn't be welcome, but it's kind of hard to film in there. Yeah, here you go. Battersea Park Children's Zoo is open. I think it's about 12 quid or something to get in. I'm not sure if that's just adults. But yeah, worth checking out if you've got kids. It certainly smells like there's a zoo around here. Yeah, the smell coming from in there. Phew. But that is the only downside so far. I just spotted a helicopter. That's in the zoo. Wow, that's kind of cool. I was just going to say, how do they get that in there? But I guess the answer to that's pretty obvious. Hey, how did they know I was going to be here? Okay, here's a map. Let's see if I can show you some of the stuff. Right, so I came in through here, right by the Battersea Park train station. This along here was where we did the first shot, and then I followed this path around this way. That was where the statues was. That's the pump house gallery. So the former cafe was about there, and then along here, bandstand, where the parakeets I first heard and saw, and I haven't stopped hearing them since then. So Kermit doing his stunts along here, and then this was where the rest of them were cycling along. There you go. And then yeah, Pagoda's up this way at the top by the river. What's this guy doing on the back of this boat? Airing himself out. I looked at it. He stopped. Okay, well I think that will do it for Battersea Park. That has been fantastic. Seeing the movie locations just brilliant. Thank you, Eric. Um, yeah, and the parakeets was an absolute bonus. That was, and of course the heron. Can't forget the heron. But yeah, definitely come. It's fantastic. A lovely summer's day. It'd be just pushing it that further. Yeah, that'd be great. Really great. Okay. Bye.